Good afternoon, tech traders. Today is the 28th of February, 2023. It's a little after noon time today. And I promised I would check back with you on a trade we put on the other day in Target. If you recall or watched that trade journal, here is a copy of the trade journal that we put on. You can see we put on really just a basic short put spread. We put it on well outside of the first standard deviation that you can see here on Devos, the software package, and we really liked the metrics. We had a very high probability of profit. We had a good expectancy, good payout ratios, a little bit stressed on the expected return on capital, but pretty darn close. Good return on risk, very good ratios. So Devos pointed us in the direction of, hey, this looks like a good trade to have. If you look at the Greek position was a very small delta. We were worried about getting too directional with Target, so we took small delta, but we took a lot of Vega, a lot of short Vega, anticipating a vol crush. Well, let's see what happened here. So what happened was we got exactly what we were looking for. Here's the vol crush. The earnings came out really nice. Their earnings came in at $1.89 when the estimate was $1.39. So they had a nice earnings beat. And what happens to that? We had this vol crush. Now, our trade was very much based in Vega, right? The leading Greek here was a short Vega and positive delta. So we had both Greeks working for us with this earnings beat. We had a nice up move in the share price. It got a nice tick up on that day. So we had a nice positive delta move, and we were playing for a vol crush, even more so than the delta. So we got that vol crush, and quite a vol crush it was. So what did that mean? When we put on this trade, we had a maximum profit of $230. And so usually I'd like to take a percentage of that. When I get to a percentage of that, I'll take the trade off. Now here we are just a couple of days later, the 28th of February, and my initial plan was to be in this trade for maybe 35 to 40 days. And as it turns out, I closed this trade out with a $175 profit right here. So I achieved the goals. We planned for a vol crush. We got it. We had some positive deltas. We got it. So even these options way out here in April had all the volatility just drop right out of them and immediately put us into a profit position. So what I had sold out here for, I believe, $225, I bought back for $50. So made myself a nice little $175 profit in a couple of days on a share that I was prepared to buy if it got down to this level. Very unlikely it would have got down to that level, but if it did get down to that level, I was an interested buyer, and but played the volatility really well. So that was a mild delta short Vega trade that we played coming into earnings on Target. Turned out to be very profitable for us, and yeah, so we just closed it out. Simple short put spread that was sized appropriately for our position or for our account, and it turned out to be a very good trade. So what do? We say thank you very much. We respect the markets, understanding that trade could have gone against us, just like anything could, but it played out the way we hoped it would play out. We played it conservatively, very high probability of profit, and it turned out in our favor in a very short amount of time. So it's time to move on to our next trade, but be happy for this one. Always be happy, celebrate your wins, but realize that it's just one of many in our trading style. We like to trade high probability payouts, and we happen to get it on target. So good news, and I will be back with another trade in the near future. Thanks for your attention. Best of luck with your own trading.